tragical incident. Today, this morning, early morning hours, just after 2 a.m., officers responded to the area in regards to calls about gunshots. They had multiple calls. Once officers arrived on scene, they located an adult man in the roadway holding a gun. That man approached officers with his gun and didn't obey commands. This is when the officer-involved shooting occurred. That man was struck by gunfire, and Phoenix Fire transported him to a local hospital. He did not survive his injuries. So today here on scene, we have the Department of Public Safety out here with their Major Incident Division who will be investigating this incident. There's also going to be a simultaneous internal investigation to determine that all policies and procedures were followed on our end. We'd like to tell our community that if anybody out here has any information about what occurred leading up to the shooting, please contact police. In addition, if you want to remain anonymous, contact Silent Witness, 480-TESTIGO, or 480-WITNESS. And I can open it up for
I know it's too early in the investigation, but being that there was a shooting earlier at 10 o'clock just around the corner from here, one of the questions was asked was, were these two related? I know it's early. Is there anything that...
Right, I understand that has been approached, that subject has been approached, and again, you are correct, it's all part of the ongoing investigation.
So you can't say...
We can't confirm if it's related or not, but they are looking into every avenue.
What message would you have for people in this area who might be concerned for their safety?
Yeah, absolutely. Currently, the investigation is ongoing. We don't have any known outstanding suspects at this point, but again, if anybody has any information that might have led to this shooting, please give us a call. That being said, I want everybody to know that the area, the intersection of 32nd Street and Paradise Lane will be shut down for several more hours while the investigation continues. I know it's the morning rush hour, we're very sorry, but please find an alternate route.
So was that suspect, did they have a weapon on them?
I'm not sure what you mean by suspect, but the individual that we fired upon, yes, they did have a weapon.
Okay.
Was there any other communication other than giving the commands to drop the weapon?
That's all going to be part of the investigation. We have to review all body-worn camera footage. We have to interview officers, so that's going to be part of the ongoing investigation.
And I also know you released on social media no officers were injured in this incident as well, right?
That is correct. We're very thankful that no other officers, and to our knowledge, no other citizens were injured as well.
And do we know the condition of the individual who was shot?
He was pronounced deceased at the hospital.
The interaction between police and this individual, how many officers were making contact with the individual?
Well, there were multiple officers on scene, however, who all contacted him, and what was said, that's all part of the ongoing investigation. How many were actually here and present for the shooting is also part of the ongoing investigation.
Do you know where he was shot?
I don't have that information. I do know that tragically he did pass away. If there's nothing else, we'll be releasing a media advisory on this today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.